Whoa. I do the beat, I give the beat, oh. Fireboy, they are so.
Alright guys, so what is up? Welcome back to the channel. So a lot of people, they don't really see any of the makeup videos that I do upload, so I decided to do a updated everyday makeup tutorial. This is usually what I do almost every day, that I do something, or that I film, or whatever you call it. So this is in collaboration with a company called ISEE Hair. And it's IC, not icy like sweetie, like icy girl. I have their Brazilian straight hair, and I have 3 bundles and a frontal. So I have 26, 26, 24, and a 20-inch frontal, and I did make this into a hot glue wig, and I customized the parting a little and the frontal. I will have a more dedicated hair video so you guys can get a little bit of more feel for this company and their hair, but let me tell you guys, this hair was bomb. Like, it's still bomb, but it's been some wear because I've worn it for a few days. So, and I did sleep on it. Shouldn't have, but I did. But it still bounced back. Pretty darn nice. So what I love the most about this hair is the fact that when I got it, I didn't have to flat iron it at all. Like when I, you usually have to run your flat iron over straight hair. I did not have to at all because I made the wig when I was rushing, going somewhere, and I literally just put it on, I remember, and parted it, laid the top down, and then I left because I didn't have time to go over it with the flat iron. So their hair comes bone straight, and that is really, really good. Also, their packaging was really nice. This is the package the hair came in. Really pretty pink bag. And then they have all their social media links on the back. They do have a card in the inside. I don't know if I still have it. But I just thought it was like the cutest packaging ever. If you guys do hear some sound, it is my fan. Your girl need a fan while she's doing these videos so she don't melt away. But yes, the hair has been fine, just minimal shedding if any. Density is pretty full. I wouldn't say it's like 200, but it is probably more of the like 150, no, almost 180. It's like in the middle of 150 and 180 in my opinion. You could get 4 bundles for even bigger look, but I'm not a fan of super long thick hair in the summer, so this is fine by me. Like I said, I did sleep on this hair, so if you see a little bit of waves, that's why. I didn't completely flat iron the whole wig, but I did run my flat iron over it, so I will have that hair linked in the description for those interested. Also, shipping with that company, it took about 4 days, so it didn't take long at all. But other than that, that is about it for this hair. Links will be in the description, and I'm not going to talk anymore, so let's just hop into this video. So I am starting off looking like a little boy, and that is okay, but I love priming my lids with concealer, and then I like to put just a neutral, brown shade on. And the shade that I'm going to be using, it is from the Black Radiance palette, light to medium, and it's just I think it's the Sculpt powder, but I love using that. It gives my eyes a nice natural base, so it isn't too much. And then I know that the mascara is by Rimmel that I'm using, but it isn't a certain type. Any mascara that has like a fluffy brush is my type because I can get my bottom lashes really, really good. So the lashes I'm using are from Diamond Luxe Lashes. Please shop in the style Diane. These are 25mm lashes that I finally sell myself, and I do double them, so definitely check those out if you're interested. I love them. This is actually the same pair that I've been wearing since about January, so they last pretty darn long. So for foundation, my fave the past actual like 4 or 5 years has been Maybelline. I used to use their Fit Me in the shade 355, but I moved on to their Superstay because I believe the coverage is more and it actually lasts longer to me. I was actually pretty much in love with this foundation from the time that I wore it, and it is a little bit on the more expensive side, not up there with like obviously high brands, but it isn't like $5 or $6 like the Fit Me. It is around $9, $10 depending where you get it. But yeah, I'm just applying that all over my face. So for concealer, I've always used Fawn from the first day that I discovered LA Pro Conceal, and I really love these. I have yet to discover more concealers and foundations once I stop acting so cheap, but this does the trick for me. I use Fawn, and I use this twice. I like to go back in after... My sister is stupid. I like to go back in after already, you know, dabbing in the first amount. I just add a little bit more. I just like my highlight to be extra, as you guys can tell from pictures if you have me on Instagram and stuff. Yeah, I'm all for the extra highlight, so that's just how I get down. It is what it is, okay? So if you don't like it, just don't do what I'm doing. But yes, that is how I get my highlights super, super bright. There is something else that I'm going to be talking about once I complete more of my makeup. So yeah. Okay, setting powder. So as you guys know, I use Sacha. If you paid attention to my first everyday makeup routine that I posted like last May, this has been my favorite since I found out about it. It's very women of color friendly and has no flashback, and it's a nice warm setting powder. You know, the one that I used to use, which I'm so embarrassed, is like a super white one, and it was just not for my complexion. Like, it wasn't, and I used to always try to make it work. But I only let it sit for like 2 minutes, and then I just brush it away as I'm doing. So now I'm going in with my crusty old Carly Bybel Deluxe palette, and I am using the highlighter. It's a nice warm highlighter, you won't be able to miss it. Then I'm taking this palette. I will probably link this below because I don't remember. All I know is I got it from Sally's, and it's really pigmented. So I put that on the tip of my nose, and then I'm taking the NYX Cream Contour palette, and I will link it in the description, or try to. And I'm just contouring my nose, and this is something that I still struggle with. As much as many people might tell me your makeup looks good, this and that, I cannot blend my nose for nothing. Like, I can't. I think it may have to do with the contour color I'm using. I don't know, but I try to blend as much away as possible. But this is the second thing. Okay, it's going really fast. This is the second thing that I use underneath my eye. It's a LA Colors palette, and I will put that in the description as well. It just adds that extra oomph, and it kind of sets my under eye concealer. And then I'm going in and doing bottom lashes, and I'm going to shut up until it's time for lips. So I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this one time only. I use 3 products for my lips. I use literally a Wet n Wild Simma Brown lip liner, eyeliner, whatever, and I line my lips to the gods, okay, chola vibes, and I don't really care. But I like to color in like half of my lips. I don't know, it's weird. It's just how I do it though. And then after that, I'm using Fortune Cookie. I believe it's Fortune Cookie by NYX. And this is a butter gloss, and they retail for like $5. And I am just putting that on my lips. And then I'm going to be taking my beauty supply store clear lip gloss, and then I'm just applying that on top. And that is my lip combo every time. So please stop asking. I even have a lip combo video. And clearly Bryson wanted to say hi.